Hello, thank you so much for joining me today. We are going to answer the question, can we run a full women's roster in WWE 2k22 in the GM mode? I don't even know if this is possible. Stay with me to find out.
Hello, this is Shotzi Blackheart, and welcome to Gimme a Whole Yeah! I hope everyone checking this out in Yorkshire and beyond is having a great day.
Oh, thank you so much. Thank you for joining us and welcome to the Gimme a Whole Yeah podcast. If you've not joined us before, my name is Anne, and today I'm loving doing the GM mode. I'm really enjoying the GM mode that I'm doing, me versus Dom, on the channel. You can find the links to that in the playlist or just check out our recent videos. It's been a hell of a lot of fun to beat him, and I was wondering, can we have a women's roster? I love some wrestling companies who are all female. I mean, look at Pro Wrestling Eve. You know how much I enjoy that on the channel. We've covered it several times. Even had Dan on the stream several times, joining as the promoter. And I wanted to have a go at being Dan. I wanted to see if I could run a fully women's roster. Now, the issue with that with the game is that part of the game of GM mode is about variety. And they seem to be taking gender into account with that. So I have no idea. I haven't tried it myself. I don't even know if it's going to let me do the draft. This may be a very short video. But to be perfectly honest, there's no reason why we shouldn't be able to have a full women's roster. And there's no reason why it should punish us for that as well, because there are great wrestling companies that do it. Look at Shimmer, look at Glow, several wrestling companies, and obviously the Pro Wrestling Eve, which you know I absolutely love. Let's get straight into it. Let's bring this up and go straight into my GM mode. Fantastic. We're gonna pick our draft and see if we can go from there. That's my own save that I've been doing. We don't need to see this because we've already seen it. Cool. So I guess if I'm going to have a women's roster, I might as well have a women's GM. So we've got Stephanie McMahon or Sonya Deville. Stephanie McMahon earned twice as much money from arena attendance this week. And Sonya Deville has raised the entire roster's morale by 15. I quite like that. I think that's quite a nice card to pick. Now, what brand are we going to do this on? Birth of Legends. 6 random superstars on your roster will have their popularity increased. 3 random selected superstars on the opposing brand can't be booked. The title matches booked for this week will receive a large match rating boost. Your network deal is tripled if you gain fans this week. Otherwise, it will only be doubled. You know, I like this, but we have a problem here because we can't make our own titles in GM mode or anything like that. Title match booked in this week, or title matches, as it says, would be a title match. We would only have one title match. So I don't think I can go there. I don't really get what the network deal is, but let's find out. Let's find out together. Let's see how it affects us. Opponent type AI. Let's go against Stephanie. Let's see 2 strong women here. Let's see if we can beat them. Do we want the popularity increase? Title matches is booked to receive a large match rating. If we're NXT UK, let's go. Let's go. Let's go NXT. Let's go NXT versus NXT UK. AI difficulty. I've not played a lot of GM mode, and playing it with Dom is different because there's no AI involved. It is just me and Dom. So let's go normal. I think normal, at least for this first one. We're going to do a full one though. We're going to see if the variety of our cards with only having a specific gender is going to affect us. Draft pool default. I mean, I could have done custom to put all the women in, but you know, I want to see if this just runs on its sort of on its normal settings. So yeah, let's just do default and manual. Of course, we are picking our wrestlers. I hope this works. I really do. I mean, I guess you guys will know if the video is longer than a few minutes, but I don't actually know right now. General draft rules here. Each GM will start with a budget of 2,750,000. GMs will take turns drafting one after another, starting with player moi. There will be 8 rounds of drafting. After the 8th round, drafting becomes optional. I wonder, you know, if they're going to make me pick a male just because I won't be able to put a title on anyone or anything like that. I don't know what I'll do if I do that. Let's do the 8th round and see what happens. GMs can opt out the draft until they're out of cash. Cool. GMs can press the R3 button to get recommendations on who to draft. We won't be using that. Who is NXT UK's first pick? Says Michael Cole. Well, I mean, you can see the draft pool here. There's a lot of great males in here, and there's less females in here. But hopefully there's 8. I hope. Well, there's a couple of names in there. I saw a couple as we was going along. So let's go to women. Yeah, there's more than 8 there. So that's good. This is a good start. This series might carry on. We've got a budget of 2,750,000. Let's have a look at getting some people. Also, we're going to have to focus on class here as well, because we really need to ensure that we are getting a varied card, because we've lost the gender variety, which will be programmed into the game to give us an extra boost. We're going to have to ensure that we're hitting them class specialties as much as possible. And saying that, while I think Becky Lynch would be awesome to have, Ask as a fighter, which is a little bit more specific. I prefer using specifics, so fighters against bruisers and giants against cruiserweights. Charlotte Flair, again, a specialist, one of the best women wrestlers in the world, that's for sure. Sasha Banks. You know what? If Jeremy's watching this video, we'll go Sasha Banks first. Jesus, that's loud. It is boss time. It's boss time, baby. It's boss time. Let's see who else we are going to pick. Bianca Belair, that'd be great. They picked Becky Lynch. No way. Well, already limiting. Maybe Stephanie will do exactly what I do. Maybe she realizes what I'm doing. So I've got a face there in a cruiserweight. So who's a good giant to have? I mean, Nia Jax would be a good giant. She's a face, so we'd have to spend time turning her heel. Tamina is a giant who's a heel. I don't think that they'd go for her right now, though, and I kind of want to make sure I want to get whoever. Shotzi's so in it. We all know that from the start of the video. I think you can all tell I'm going to pick Shotzi. I'd quite Charlotte's good. One of the best female wrestlers in the world. Do I just do it? Io Shirai, man. Some real talent there. Cruiserweight again, though. I need to make sure it's a bit mixed up. We need that heel giant, but she's down the list, so let's go for a bruiser of some sort or fighter. Rhea Ripley, great. Okay, second pick for NXT UK. It is Rhea Ripley. This woman is going to outwork the entire brand. The nightmare works to a new night. Excellent. Brilliant. Thank you, Maggle. Let's see, who else do we want? So we've got a face bruiser there in Rhea Ripley. So we need a heel fighter. We've got 2 faces. Let's bring Charlotte in. Woo! Look, guys, I am going to be booking people as we go through. So don't think it is just going to be these people, but that's a pretty stacked top of the card. I do need a good fighter to go against Rhea, though. And right now, Reckoning. Oh, me, him. Ooh, it's nice. Or do we go Reckoning? This is my brutality. That's Rhea Ripley. That's who she might be fighting. Well, she's got slightly better stamina. What's the superstar info? Promo skill 3 of 5. Promo skill 3 of 5. Morale 59. I don't get it. 70. I mean, surely it just makes sense to go for Mia Yim because she's slightly better. She's got better stamina. Mia Yim. There we go. Made the choice for us. Thank you so much, game. She is focused on making her name here. Let's see who else we can have. We need another heel. We need a giant. We need a giant heel. Let's see who's a giant. We've got Tamina as a giant. That's cool. Who else have we got? Or Raquel Gonzalez, another cracking giant. We are going to be using the free agent pool as well. So it's either Tamina or Raquel Gonzalez, basically. Is Nia Jax gone? Oh, she was face, wasn't she? You know what? Let's go Raquel. I like Raquel. cracking roster so far. I'm very happy with that. Asuka's still available. That's cool. Shayna Baszler. I'm interested that the computer hasn't altered its picks at all. Cool. So I've basically got one of every match up there that I need. So now we just need to pad out the roster a little bit. And I mean, Bianca Belair rocks, doesn't she? Very talented wrestler. Oh, Nikki Ash. Nikki ASH. Ember, of course. Liv Morgan is there. Tegan Knox. Toni Storm. How can we not have Toni Storm on the brand? Tegan Knox rocks as well. Billie Kay and Peyton Royce. Tag teams as well. I've not even thought about that. You know, I think it'll be awesome to have a tag team, an iconic tag team. I mean, these are kind of... It's such a shame that they got rid of them in WWE because they were a fantastically iconic female tag team. No! They just took out Shotzi. This is the final required one. We have got Peyton Royce, haven't we? Yes, we do. So I've got two heel fighters there, so I need some face brawlers that could be a tag team. That's how we're going to work this. Or bruisers, sorry. Right, Bianca Belair's a bruiser. We got the money for Bianca? We kind of do. Dana Brooks a bruiser. Pool, interesting. You know what? Wouldn't a good tag team be... Oh, we've got Nikki Ash. She's a face fighter, though. It doesn't go... Oh. Okay, sorry, guys. Let's go Shayna Baszler. And I think I'm going to turn her face early on. Going to turn Shayna Baszler first and put her in a tag team with, I think, Rhea Ripley. I think that'd be a really good tag team. Excellent. Do I want any more people? We're on round 9. Kind of do. Just a couple more. Toni Storm's still available. What's with that? I feel like in these modes, though, because the draft seems to be... It is random, but it seems to be the same people quite a lot. And I wonder if that's to do with the recording voices that Michael Cole and all that's put into it as the commentary. Let's go for... I've been live for 12 minutes. Sorry, guys. I just want to make... This series is going a while. We've only got 2 faces in our company. Oh, we've got 3 because we've got someone turning. Not Shayna turning. We could do with another face. Do I just go Bianca? Do I just do it? Yeah, why not? There we go. Bianca Belair coming to NXT. We haven't got many cruiserweights. We haven't got many giants. So, Io Shirai would be cool. I'm running out of money, though. Dakota Kai as a fighter face. Interesting. Most of our fighters are heel at the minute. There's no reason Dakota can't be heel, though. Let's go with Dakota. Add in our roster a little bit. We are running out of money, 840,000. I don't want to go under 500,000 if I can avoid it. We are going quite well. But don't forget, I do want to sign new talents in this. I do want to check the talent pool, and obviously limited by there's normally only a couple of females in that, let alone permanent contracts. So again, another sort of struggle that we're going to be dealing with. Let's go with, do we go for another giant Tamina? Do we need any more brawlers? No, we don't. Let's have Tamina, and let's get one more cruiserweight. Face. Let's see who we got. Io Shirai. So tempted. Ember Moon's great. I feel like we use her a lot, though. You know, same with Toni Storm type thing. Dana Brooks a bruiser. Io Shirai is. Io Shirai joining NXT UK. Main eventers, baby. It was recommending Dana Brooke. Just as an interest, right? Let's go with that. Confirm. There is our roster. It's letting me do this. This rocks. This is cool. Okay, let them carry on. Natalia. Grand Metalik. Mace. Jacqueline Wild. Let me know what the volume's like. Let me know if it's okay. Cool. There's our roster, so you can have a look at it. Sasha Banks, Charlotte Flair, Bianca Belair, Rhea Ripley, Io Shirai, Shayna Baszler, Mia Yim, Dakota Kai, Tamina, Raquel Gonzalez, Peyton Royce, and Billie Kay. Nice. I'd love it if Shotzi left their brand, by the way. I would love it. 2k22 my GM mode week 1. So just so you know, for these videos, I'm going to try and do the full 5 weeks to a pay-per-view. The videos will be released every Friday, so subscribe to the channel for more and do check out the other stuff we've got going on. Tonight is the night, the debut show. We have high hopes for you. Tutorial H back in action, baby. I was born for this, says Sonya Deville. Good. I'm expecting big things of NXT UK this season. Make it an amazing show. Oh, wow. Okay, cool. So I bet many people haven't seen this screen. So normally on this screen, in the top half, you'd have the select your male champion. Here, we just select an NXT UK women's champion. Check out that belt, man. Check out that belt. I want Kaylee Ray here. I want Dewdrop. Is she in the game? Piper Niven? I want Ginny in the game. Someone put Ginny in the game, man. Cool. Who is going to be our champion? I don't always go straight away for sort of the top tippity top stars to have the champions. I think the championships, excuse me. I think it's quite interesting to sort of build to stuff, but we have got a stacked women's roster. Let's go with putting it on the tag team would be. Let's put it on. Do I want it on a giant? I mean, we'd kind of probably go straight into a feud with Sasha. I mean, kind of makes sense. It became kind of fun. Take it off Sasha later on. Tamina, you are our NXT UK though. Have we got anyone from NXT UK? No, not really. Dakota Kai was on NXT UK for quite some time. Dakota Kai, you are having the championship that you never got in NXT UK. Confirmed selections right there. Right, time to book the shows. This is what it's all about. For those of you that are new to watching the game, got a budget of 482,000. Let's see what I want. I can't do any of this just yet. That all happens later on. Sign free agents. Alexa Bliss, Bailey permanent as a specialist. Oh wow. Okay, we've got some women in here. This is cool. Sammy George, again, permanent man. Ignition, permanent. I like people that are permanent. It feels like you pay a lot, but you can actually work with them. You know, as long as your roster doesn't become too massive. Let's give these women contracts. Sammy, welcome. Welcome, Sammy. Ignition, sign. And because I like to book permanent, again, this is another limiting factor that we're going to have. Like picking up Bailey, it'd actually be really good for us. It costs a lot, but look, she's the only female wrestler on there who has permanent on her name right now. And Bailey's amazing. She's a specialist, which doesn't necessarily help my variety bonus. I ain't gonna have much money. It's happening. It's happening. NXT UK just got Bailey. Obviously, legends as well. Like, there's not many legends that are women wrestlers in this game. So Trish Stratus is there, which is great. But what have you got? Like Beth Phoenix, Chyna's in there occasionally. So we're kind of limited into what we can do there. And just, you know, no matter how bad things get, if we are losing, I'm refusing at this point to use male wrestlers. I want to see if we can do this just using the women. I want to see how many times Tutorial H tells us off. Let's go with a hot match to start off with, our main event. So let's put not our champion. Let's have she's a fighter, so I want 2 bruisers to go at it. to see who is getting a championship opportunity. Let's say that. Let's go with Rhea Ripley. Oh, again, I mean, I'm booking this. This isn't the right thing to do. It should really be Rhea Ripley and a fighter. Let's go Mia Yim. Can Rhea Ripley get through Mia Yim? Interesting. Let's find out. Let's have it as a tables match. Again, we're going to have to make sure we get these things happening to boost our rating, which is going to cost us money. So let's put that. Let's see. Ensure that Charlotte Flair fights this week for free special effects. Tutorial H, you got it. Our main promo of the show is going to be a big one. It is Dakota Kai, who is a fighter, who is telling people why she's the best in the UK. She's coming out with a Bobby Roode promo at the start. She is going to be changing heel straight away. Cool. Let's save that promo in there. Mid-card match. Let's have a tag team match. Let's make sure we are mixing things up. Sammy George and Ignition. Great bookings there. We need to start building them up as well, of course. Let's get the Iconics in, because it just makes sense. 2 fighters there, so I could do with 2 bruisers, but it's not going to happen. Do I have 2 giants? Do I go with the 2 giants versus the 2 cruisers? That sounds like a hell of a matchup. Tamina and Raquel Gonzalez. Let's go versus the 2 cruisers. Sasha Banks, ready to rock there. And who's our other cruiser? It is Io Shirai. That's a good match. That's a good match. Let's just save that as a normal type of match. And let's have an opener in the show. Let's have a one-on-one this time. We needed to get Charlotte Flair in the show, so here she goes. This is our specialist. Heel, can fight any face, basically. Opening match. Let's go. Let's get one of our new signings on the card. Let's get Ignition in the card. Let's see if she can ignite our brand. Match type, let's go. Extreme Rules. No, it just seems silly, doesn't it? It's happening. It's not happening. I don't have enough money. Let's go table. Let's go table. I know it's not the variety. I know we've got 2 table matches on the show. Let's have an interference. Let's run in. And let's have, who do we want Charlotte Flair to fight as a specialist? There we go. We don't need the tables. Billie Kay is going to run in on Charlotte Flair, see if we can get a feud started there. Using a run-in, we'll unlimit that to that. That is absolutely fine. Let's do let's see if we can get some more fans for now, because we're early on, and I feel like if we build our fan base early on, it's going to help us in the future generate a small bonus of fans for the week. So let's do it. 10,000 this is costing. Let's see who's good on the mic. The Iconics are obviously class on the mic. Shayna Baszler is great on the mic. I'm going to go with Billie Kay just because she's got a stamina of 87. So let's go there. Save that promo. Our first show. That's looking good. Can't do anything on show logistics right this second. Don't need to manage the roster at all. Oh, power cards. Raising Ty Ross's morale. We'll wait until our morale's feeling down or we've made some mistakes later on, because it is a juggling act, this, man. Network deal is tripled if you gain fans this week. Otherwise, it will only be doubled. I mean, it might not hurt. Do we have money to do stuff like this? Health Spa is always good to have for people that you're not using. Fix match would be handy when there's a certain way I want to go. Injury rehab. I try to avoid injuries. It's not happened in the series with Dom. But let's see. Triple H is waiting to see how the first show fares. And so are all of you. Let's confirm that booking. NXT UK simulate the first match. Charlotte Flair versus Ignition. Igniting the brand. Charlotte Flair's the first winner. Disappointing match, apparently, but there we go. Charlotte Flair. I mean, star power and Ignition, I guess, it'd be massive contributing factors to that. Billie Kay going out and cutting a charity promo, 5,000 extra fans, exactly what we needed there. Mid card, I mean, this just sort of makes sense. Just so you know, in the channel, I won't be watching any matches. It takes too long. Oh, now that should have been our opener. That should have been our opener. I thought the run-in might have made the viewers' match rating be a little better, but it was a solid opener. Role change here. Dakota Kai, unhappy with the NXT UK universe and saying she wants more from them. I don't know. Rhea Ripley versus Mia Yim right now. And Mia Yim wins. Right. That means Mia Yim is getting a belt shot. Interesting. Okay. Let's Ripley and Yim have a rivalry. Okay, cool. Let's see if any of them carry on. Talk about variety. NXT going the complete opposite, going with a completely male-dominated match. Let's see what the opener does. Santos Escobar versus Ivar. Winner was Ivar. I bet it does better than me, too. Damn. Alexander Wolf. I think it was Ignition's star rating, but you know what? We need to start we need to use people. Alexander Wolf self-promo, mid-card right here. Finn Balor and Joaquin Wild. Joaquin, I guess, versus Pete Dunne and Titus O'Neil. What a fantastic pairing. Grand Metallite going out for charity, getting another 5,000 fans, keeping up with us in that place. Dexter Lumis and Brock Lesnar. Brock wins. It's a great match. Great match. Okay, there we can see our ratings for the show. Their main event was much better than ours. Our mid card was better, but our opener was less good. Guys, I should have swapped the tag match, to be perfectly honest. Not a great show rating there. Total fans extra 70,000. Total profit was 55,000. I mean, that's a hell of a lot of money. You can do a hell of a lot with that. I feel like one of the struggles of this series is we're going to have to be ensuring that variety is coming with putting stipulation matches on. And the problem with that is we are going to be running into issues with money because it costs a lot. 70,000 and 81,000 fans gained. They are winning. Stephanie McMahon is winning at the moment. I've lost 3 more weeks until Backlash. Hey, DeVille. I just wanted to let you know that I plan on taking NXT to the top of the power rankings and staying there. Thanks. All right. I have the roster and the show running capabilities to do it. I don't think NXT UK stands a chance. Well, you really think you can contend with us when we have superstars like Brock Lesnar? Get real. It's interesting. They always say the same people because, like, they always book at the top of the card. So it's only like it'll be between 4 people. They always say in that conversation. Triple H, just a reminder to ensure your opening match and main event are both stronger than the mid-card match. The crowd wants to see a show that starts on a high and ends on a high. Put the match you think will have the least raucous crowd reaction in the middle of the card. We didn't do that in the first event, and that hurt us big time. Listen, I need to wipe that smile off Shirai's face after that loss. I want to fight her again within the next 2 weeks. Sounds good. Let's start giving let's see where the story takes us, man. That's one of the things that I enjoy about this, like these little things which end up happening that you didn't really expect. Mia Yim winning that match when I said it was a number 1 contender. You know, why not? Let's just see what happens. Does it work? No, it's a heel versus a heel. But we said it was going to happen. Let's see what happens. And with that, we're going to have a run-in on, and we're going to have a run-in here on Mia Yim by Rhea Ripley. Not knowing who to give us that on there, and let's make it a title match. Let's boost it up. Let's give it that reason to be watched, I guess. Opener in the first match. So we've had the cruiserweights and the giants showing us what they can do. Tamina wanting to have her match with Io Shirai. We can make sure that happens. Let's go the other direction this time. Let's have Peyton Royce versus Billy Kay. And Billy Kay versus what are the 2 fighters versus 2 brawlers. So we've got Bianca Belair and Shayna Baszler. That doesn't really work, but we have a specialist in Sammy. So let Bianca go out there and have her with Ignition. Let's see if Ignition can do what she needs to do here. Obviously, in last week's match, though, we had Charlotte Flair starting a feud with Bianca Belair. So let's have her carry that on with a run-in. Nice. Nice easy match there. And a mid-card match. Let's see. We have Tamina. Schedule a run-in on your most popular available superstar this week. Cool. I've already done that. And Tamina wanted a rematch against Io Shirai. Let's make it happen. It was part of that great tag team match in the middle of the card, which was in the wrong place. So let's do it here. Let's see what happens. Match type normal, interference. I think we've got a lot of interference on this show already. Again, because we are early on, I'm going to try and get some charity, try and get some fans, baby. I want someone with nice high promo rating. Sammy, come on, you need to work at that, man. Let's have Shayna Baszler's at 4. I'm just thinking what I want for the other self promo. Do I want to increase the popularity of Sasha Banks? Do I want to increase the popularity of Sammy George? I don't know if I'm going to use Sammy that much because she's a specialist. I mean, I've signed Bailey and not used it yet, which seems a bit silly. Specialist, man. I always find them really difficult to put places. I know the most versatile wrestler in terms of they can sort of go anywhere. But at the same time, yeah. Let's do a self promo here and let's get up Sasha Banks' popularity a little bit more. She's at the top of the card. Let's have a tippity top talent in Sasha Banks. Show logistics. New logistics available. Now, again, this is where my money comes into it. But I like to have all these, get them early on because I'll be using them. This helps increase the quality. So our show quality is going to be +4 to that. And because I book superstars with 2 or more star power gain +1 morale, the show quality gets an extra 5%. So that's 9% just for having that. So absolutely worth it. Again, it's always good to hit them optional goals if you can. Advertising, let's sell it out. Optional goal, nice. I don't worry about it too much, but I tend to go with the optional goal. Sign in free agents here. Not that I'm struggling to use everyone, to be perfectly honest. Liv Morgan there again. This is an example of what I was saying. We have 2 women who are actual wrestlers as opposed to sort of bonus characters, and both of them are on semi-permanent contracts, which is potentially great. And no women wrestlers on permanent contracts this week. It's just my style to do permanent contracts. I might do. Any legends? Trish again. Oh, Mickey James is, of course, a legend. There we go. There's another legend that we can look out for in the future. Power cards, Forged in Fire. We can't afford that yet. Double the cost. We don't need to hit the money too bad just yet. And we don't need to worry about that either. Great. Guys, we are having our week 2 show building up to WrestleMania Backlash. Slightly odd pairing, but we do have the Bruiser here. Ignition getting on the card again. I feel like we might do stuff with Ignition in the future. Oh, great. Okay, 2.5-star match, and Flair and Belair's rivalry goes higher. The Iconics not winning that match. Shayna Baszler doing good things for charity. Shayna gives a smile. Tamina versus Io Shirai, a cruiser versus a giant. Here we go. Tamina wins. She got a match. She got what she wanted. 2 stars. New rivalry between them. Great. Self promo. Cruiserweight. Sasha Banks. Okay, but no effect on her popularity. And then we have the main event, which I wasn't expecting. We need to get Dakota Kai into some sort of feud. It's all gone a little bit different than I expected. That was it. That didn't do very well, that match. Is that because of a mismatch? That's because it was heel versus heel. Titus O'Neil and Pete Dunne versus Finn Balor and Joachim Wild. Cool. Let's go. And Finn Balor and Joachim Wild win their feud going up to level 2. Nice that they've got a tag team feud. I find tag teams really hard to do. Calling out Santos Escobar. The rivalry grows. Nice. 1-on-1 Grand Metal Elite versus Mace. Mace is your winner there. 2-star match. And they've got a rivalry. Ivar in a promo. Does okay. Main event. Cruiser versus Giant. 1-on-1 TLC. A lot of money spent on that match. 3 stars. See, that's why, man. That's why. again, them killing me with that main event. Oh, ours unfortunately fell flat, even though it was a title match, which is a damn shame. We'll go see their match report as well, and let's go. Continue. Let's have a look at all of this. Show quality is bad, man. Network deal payout 18 grand. Ticket sales payout 16. Ad revenue payout 56. We've got a profit of 34,000 and a fan change of 70,000. Not bad. Injury rehab 3. That's nice to have, I guess. We've got NXT with 80,000, but only 14,000. They spent a lot on that main event, so she might run out of money as it goes. Interesting. Again, this screen right here. Like normally, you've obviously have the 2 champions next to your GM. It's great, and you know, I think it's fantastic that they've allowed you to do this, but they've also put in a little bit of time coding to ensure that these things are missed out and stuff like that. I'm glad it's not forcing us to play in a certain way. This is cool. 2 weeks until WrestleMania Backlash. We are going to get to that. Make sure you're matching up superstars that pair well against each other's fighting time. Mia versus Dakota was a bit of a mismatch. We know that, but we wanted to do it. Remember that Giants pair well against Cruiserweight. Fighters pair best against Bruisers, and Specialists will put on a reasonable match against any class. I'm saying it all the time, and that's why. That's not to say you can't use other pairings, which I did. And that didn't work, did it? So cheers, Triple H. That loser Ripley attacked me during that last fight. I'm not going to stand for garbage like that. I want to settle things in the ring with her within the next few weeks. Mia, you will get your opportunity. I'll see to it. Don't you worry. Good, you mess with Yim, you pay the price. Tamina, thanks for the rematch against EO. Not a problem. Not a problem. Told you I'd get the win this time. You certainly did. You certainly did. And not only that, you helped us build up a feud, which was lovely. New logistics available. The Capital Wrestling Arena, which is already unlocked. Nice. Road crew available. I mean, let's buy it now so we know what we're working with. 15 grand for that. I'm not going to put it on just yet. We'll put the show and we'll see where the bonuses lie. Main event time. What are we doing this week? So we've got 2 weeks to the show. And let's see. Dakota Kai needs to have a feud with someone. We've got Ripley and Yim going at it. Who have we got that is a face bruiser? No one. Apart from Rhea Ripley. But, of course, Bianca Belair. No, but she's fighting Charlotte Flair. Is that going to be too difficult to do? What are the chances we have? It's going to cost me money. Anyone in the payment? Kaylee Ray, man. Kaylee Ray. Ember Moon, Cruiserweight, permanent. That's really good. I don't have the money. If it was a bruiser, I would pay the money. But I can't. I just can't. I just can't afford it. Timber, I believe he's going to be the future of another series that we're doing, so be sure to check that out. Cool. Let's book the show. Let's have a look. I really need someone for Dakota to fight. Do I take away having Rhea Ripley? Do I put Ripley in a match against Dakota Kai? Is that a good option to do? I mean, we can do it. It's not going to hurt us. We can absolutely do it. But you kind of have to have the interference by me and him because them two have been going at it. Building up their feud. I don't think it's a bad thing. Title match on. Why not? Match type. Let's make sure this is a bit better. Let's have it at Extreme Rules. Let's see how these guys do in an Extreme Rules match. Let's have a big tag team opener as well. Let's have I think Io Shirai has been doing great against Tamina, and let's do it again. Let's do Tamina and Gonzalez again. I think that was a cool match. So let's have Io. Where are you, Io? Yes, and Sasha Banks. I mean, a lot of star power in that. Let's have it as a tables match. Let's put that as our opener. Great. Mid-card match. What is going on? Bella and Flair are feuding. Feel like I still need to make sure we are building up them new people. We've also got Bailey that we've not used. Cracking stamina. Tell you what, let's get Bailey in there, shall we? Let's get Bailey in there, and we'll just have it as a normal match. I mean, it's a cracking match. Mid-card at the minute because there's no feuds coming out of it. Do we want the interference there? We've got an interference there. No, let's just keep it to... Yeah, let's do a call-out here instead. Let's have Charlotte Flair call out Bianca Belair. Is this before the match? Okay, cool. Charlotte Flair calls out Bianca Belair during her match, which means she's on the ringside for announcing that match. It'd be great if you could do the interference as well. That so would have happened. Promo time. Let's see. Let's do charity, actually. Who's going to be good for charity? Shayna Baszler's done charity already. Let's get one of the Iconics out there. They've got a really low promo skill. Thank you, Peyton. Go out there, get me some fans, baby. I think that's our show. Let's look at show logistics. Arena, we are going to go in the arena is the one I always go for the maximum, just because you can get a higher capacity and so more money ultimately if you sell it out. Road crew, we are going to go big with that, and big with that. Optional bonuses all around. Do you know what I didn't do? I didn't have your most popular available female face and heel fight each other this week. Most popular female face and heel. Popular face is Dakota Kai. Heel, 62 there. This has just messed up my show. Sorry, dudes. And I really need these power cards, man. I can't afford to not have them in the future. So it's Dakota Kai versus... I don't need to quit. Dakota Kai versus Charlotte Flair, isn't it? Charlotte's already doing the call out. So that's got to go. Don't have a choice. Charlotte Flair in this spot here. We're having it Extreme Rules, we're having tables, and we are cancelling that. Raquel Gonzalez. Have we got anyone to run in on Raquel, on Dakota Kai? No, we don't need to. We're losing this, but we will keep their feud going. We will put them in the promo. Main event, again, have it for the title. Let's see if we can get anything going there. Didn't save that. Of course I didn't, because that would be too good. No run-ins. Okay. Promo. Let's go for the call out here, and let's have Rhea Ripley call out me. Cool. I've still got all them bonuses, so that's great. Power cards, Hellspar 1 isn't bad, but I think we'll save the money for now. Okay, let's go. And we get Hellspar 3 as a reward, which is a... I've not met it. Hair? I've not met it. How have I not met it? Have your most popular face and heel female. What am I missing here, guys? Popularity 64. Popularity 64. Bianca Belair. That's why. Ugh. Sorry, guys. This is part of the juggling act of GM mode. This is the stuff that I like. And while I do wish there was more options for stuff, should we just start again? Should we just hit the record? Oh man, it ruins my mid card match as well. Okay. Confirm, clear that match. Right, you are going up against Bianca Belair. Interference is on. Flair is attacking Bianca Belair. Let's try and get that up. The title match, why not have it on, man? Let's get it up there. Cool. Which means my mid-card match has changed. We did have Bailey in there. Let's get Bailey. I mean, it's someone against Ignition because she's the only face. Normal match. Cool. I've not struggled like that much for a long time. Right, I've hit the commissioner goal. Great, we've got that card. That card is so important, guys. It really is. Confirm booking. I mean, that card cost us like what, 50 grand or something like that, and it like helps us heal people when they're not being used. It's a great card. Io and Sasha Banks taking the win this time. An amazing match. We're gonna have a strong opener. It's gonna go downhill, isn't it? Again. Damn it. Rivalry call out. The rivalry grows between Rhea Ripley and Mia Yim. Bailey versus Ignition. Welcome to the brand, Bailey. Bailey wins. 2 mediocre, but they've started up a rivalry. Awesome, brilliant. Again, getting Ignition like out there and getting her to train with people is what we need right now. Billie Kay in a charity promo, giving us a 5,000 extra fans. Main event: Dakota Kai, Bianca Belair, running Charlotte Flair. Let's see what happens. Is the title going to change? No, it's not. Charlotte Flair cost the title and an amazing match, guys. I mean, wow. Rivalry grows to level 3 for them. Great. We might even be able to get it to level 4 before the pay-per-view, which would be awesome. More women on this match here. We got Becky Lynch versus Natalya, first of all, for the NXT women's title. Should be a hell of a match. And we get 2.5 stars out of that. Toni Storm in a charity promo. Good. Mid-card. I assume getting fans early on is like worth more than getting money, because fans are like long-term benefit, I guess, aren't they? Brock Lesnar with a promo there. Main event time. TLC, they've spent money on the main event. Them two have been tag teaming a while, man. Level 3 tag team rivalry. Damn, that's good. Great stuff. I mean, we had the stronger opener, so we won this week. Let's see what that means for us. 92,000 fans. Get in. Not much money though made. Just less than 10,000. Hellspot 3, man, that's free money right there. That's bonus. 82,000 fans. They got a hell of a lot of fans as well, but they made a lot more money than us. Great, man. Cool. San Francisco week 4. Just a note of caution. Now that Charlotte has a stamina 11 below 40, she's vulnerable to becoming injured. The lower the stamina and the more strenuous the match, the greater the risk becomes. Superstars who are completely rested recover 12 stamina points per week. Those who go to a promo recover 6 and can't become injured that week. Really important, that, guys. Bianca, I'm really psyched for this upcoming pay-per-view. Can't wait to put on a great show for the card. Bianca saying she wants to be at the pay-per-view. Hey, boss, I've been talking with Dakota a lot lately, and she's had this great idea that we should team up for a tag team match. I think we'd make an awesome tag team. Can I convince you to take a chance on us? Sure. Why not? Exit and continue to book in. So, did we get our champion, Dakota Kai, into a feud? No, we didn't. No, of course we didn't. It seems wasted, man. Dakota's just not clicking with anyone. I mean, maybe we should have really broke off Rhea Ripley and had her fight her. Maybe it's because she's been bouncing around a lot with the title. I mean, she needs to have a feud with someone she needs to have something. Let's see what we've got. 245,000. I mean, Lana, permanent fighter. 2 permanents with Ember Moon as well there. Mighty K, as a bruiser heel. What is a fighter? Damn it. If she was a brawler. Bruiser, sorry. Do we just sign this girl? Turn her face? Try and build her very quickly for the... We've got to do something, guys. It's like, is Lana with the popularity going to be more than... Welcome to the brand, Maya T. Kirk. Is that a Star Trek reference? Maya T. Kirk. Maya T. Kirk. Don't get it. I mean, I get Tim Burr. That's great. Cool. Anyone explain it to me in the comments, I would be grateful. We're 1 week away from the pay-per-view. Let's get it out, man. Let's have an opening match. Let's have main event. I think we'll leave Dakota off from that. Mia TK's got to turn face in 1 week. My goodness. Role change. Mia. This is mad. This isn't working. Oh, you well done. You've on the card at the main event. Self promo call out here. Have I made massive mistakes by turning her heel? That's where my mistake is, you know. That's where my mistake was. Because all my fighters are heels, apart from Shayna Baszler now. I mean, this is costing me, man. This is costing me 2 slots of promo. Oh no. But that's going to be the bigger match, isn't it? I mean, we'll change her later. We've got to sort of build something out. You can call out Shayna Baszler telling secrets from her past life. I don't know. Cool, that's fine. Mistakes were made, guys, and that's probably part of the reason I'm losing. Main event. Let's have Charlotte Flair and Bianca Belair go at it. No, let's not. They've both got terrible stamina. See, really, we needed to have them sort of do a call out, but because of that role change, we've messed up big time there, man. Messed up big time. Hellspa 3, 25 grand. You know what? It's mine. Special promotion ensures that you retain most of your fans this week. I don't seem to have much of an issue keeping fans. I don't think. Veto Champ is the next reward. Man, wouldn't that be good to use this week? So absolutely will put us. Do not put Bianca Belair in a match this week. Great, we have fulfilled that. We get to use that as a free card. That's great. Hellspa 3. Let's get it on, man. Let's get it on. Bianca Belair, get it in there. Let's Hellspa 3 it again. Let's see who else do we want to build up that stamina. We need Charlotte Flair, man. They need to have a match at the pay-per-view. Let's not risk them getting hurt. This is going to be a bit of a weak show. This is going to be a weaker show. I can feel it already. So let's get some wrestlers out there. Let's have okay, so Mia Yim and Rhea Ripley still fighting. Let's have Billie Kay against Rhea Ripley as a match, which works really well. And let's have Mia Yim come in and cost her, continuing that feud. Let's see if we can get it to 3 before the pay-per-view. I don't necessarily want it to pay off just yet, but we'll see. I mean, that's what it is. Opener, big tag match. We've got Bailey and Ignition. They're feuding. Cool. And let's have Tamina and Gonzalez at level 1. Nice. Nice. We might do 2 tag matches, actually. Although we risk Io becoming hurt. So Bailey and that are going. Is there anyone else with any one-on-one feuds which makes sense right now? No. So we've got 2 specialists. So if we put in, let's put in Tamina, or let's put in Raquel Gonzalez. She hasn't fought as much. She's got better stamina at the minute. And let's put in, who was it? Sasha. Gonzalez and her are feuding at the minute. So let's just hope this doesn't change anything. I make it a tables match. And our next match. You know what? No, I don't want that. I don't want that. I don't want that. Let's clear it. Let's clear it. Let's get our tag match that we need to build for the pay-per-view. Let's get Io Shirai and Sasha Banks versus Tamina and Raquel. Perfect. Let's have our mid-card. I mean, do we just do Bayley and Ignition? Or do we have Bayley run in on a match where Ignition's fighting someone else? She could fight Peyton Royce and run in. I mean, that's a bit different. Yeah, let's do that. Interference, run in Bayley onto Ignition. Let's go. Let's not do that. Let's have that as the weaker match in the card. I mean, I don't think it'll be terrible. Bianca Belair's not on it. A couple of people are resting up. A couple of people are going to a health spa. Road Crew, let's go full. Let's go there. Let me know if I'm doing this right. And any tips from you guys would be greatly appreciated. Let's confirm the booking. £82,000 this is costing me. See what happens, man. NXT UK. Simulate. Normal match, not costing me out at least. You and Sasha win the match. Tag team level 3. Cool. So we've got that match happening at the pay-per-view again. I think it's hard to build up tag team feuds. I really do. I don't really know if the call-out's working. I haven't really tried it. Ignition versus Peyton Royce. Peyton Royce winning. Disappointing, but the rivalry grows between Bayley and Ignition. That's kind of what we needed. Promo was excellent. Thank you, Shayna, turning back for us. Billie Kay versus Rhea Ripley here. A good match. Good. I mean, and the rivalry goes between Yim and Ripley, which is exactly what we want. Opening up with a title match, Dexter Lumis versus Brock Lesnar. Winner was Brock Lesnar. That's the same matches that Dom's had in his GM mode that you can see on the channel. Mace versus Gran Metalik. Good call out. This is going to take them to... it took them to 3. Cool. One-on-one tables match. Nia Jax against Natalya. Nia Jax winning. I assume Natalya's a specialist, so... I don't understand how it got such high ratings. Anyway, this is a bit of a mixed match, actually. They've got the Bruiser and Fighter, but it's a specialist and a cruiser. It's a bit all over the place, to be honest. Wild and Balor winning. And people are loving that. That'll probably be the main event of the pay-per-view, you know. Kind of makes sense. And speaking of pay-per-view, at the top of the hour of this video, we are going to go into the pay-per-view with this money, 216,000, a total profit loss of 30,000, and fan change of 71,000. Ranking 2, we've got the Veto Champ card, but we can't use it for this pay-per-view. We will be using it in the next one. 76,000 fans they got, and 43. They're making more money than us. They're beating us. NXT on the top all the way. Can we change it with Wrestlemania Backlash, the pay-per-view? Raquel Gonzalez, look, Banks has been handing me nothing but losses. Isn't there someone else on the roster you can match me up against for the change? That's our tag match, isn't it? She's going to be angry if I let it happen. So let's do the small decrease, because it's going to be happening on this card. Sorry, don't say the same. Hey, Sanya, you've seen the work I've been putting in, but I know I can do more for the brand. Not a problem. I'm ready to run a main event match, and I know the fans will be excited for me. It would mean a lot to me and for my career. Sounds good to me, Sasha. Let's do it. Let's have Sasha Banks main event. Our first draft pick there. Right then, what are we doing here? What is our main event? It doesn't necessarily have to be the title at all. We've got a level 3 feud as our highest feud. Sasha, you wanted to main event. Wrestlemania Backlash is going to be headlined by the feud that's been going on, the tag match. Great. Match type is, do we go with tables? I don't want Sasha to get hurt. She is low on stamina at the moment. No interference on. Tables, this gets a pay-per-view match type bonus as well, and the commissioner goal is met. How have I met the commissioner goal? Rest your current champions this week. trains one of your emerging talents to become a permanent senior superstar. I mean, it's a great card, but like, I ain't resting my. Do I rest Dakota Kai? Does she have any reason to be there? I mean, your championship should always go on last, but I've already broken that off because whatever I do with Dakota Kai in this pay-per-view, she can't top that match. Let's see what other matches I want. So, I mean, Bailey and Ignition is one match I want to have happen. Ignition looking low on the stamina as well. Popularity is going up, 58. Ignition is already in week 5 a more popular superstar right now than Bailey. She's being built nicely, man. She's the future. Let me tell you. Cool. Tables, Extreme Rules. Yeah, I mean, let's just get the gimmicks out there, eh? Let's get the gimmicks out there. You know, we might be resting our champion. We want Rhea Ripley, and we haven't done much with these two, by the way. You need to turn face yet. Rhea Ripley and Mia Yim. Makes sense. Let's have this as the TLC. I think whatever ends up being our first one, we'll have in Hell in a Cell, which is Flair and Charlotte at the moment. Again, we give these two a rest. Look, that stamina's been pumped up to 58 and 17, meaning we can do some stuff with these on this pay-per-view. So now I've got these 3 feuds. This is all cool. What we need to figure out now is who we want to give the Hell in a Cell to, really. Let's give and put us the opener. Let's get a really strong opener. Looking at that, these have a rivalry of level 2/4. So we don't need to do that. 3 or 2 or 4. Rhea Ripley is 3 of 4, and Bianca Belair and Charlotte is 3 of 4. Now, we need to take into account that that's going to be a better matchup in terms of bruiser and fighter. That's the class bonus that we get there. Popularity of Rhea Ripley is 66. The highest popularity on there is Bianca with 63. And Mia Yim has a popularity of 54, whereas Charlotte Flair has 59. Charlotte Flair a little bit more popular than Mia Yim, but Rhea being more popular than Bianca, as well as tells me we swap that. We put that on as our strong opener, and let's go all out. Let's go Hell in a Cell. Why not? Kind of make sense. Turn this into a TLC. Does that sort of make sense? Am I doing this right? Show cost 90,000. Hell of a lot of money, man. Hell of a lot of money. Let's just check this. Rest your current champions this week. So if I book Sasha Banks, Dakota Kai in a promo, that is Commissioner Goldfield. So she's not even going to be in a promo this week. Wow. I mean, there's no point, is there? You know, we built up the other feuds. My champion's getting a week off. Billy Kay is a fighter. She could call out Shayna Baszler, maybe. She's got a stamina of 100, which is good. Shayna Baszler, Sammy could go against Sammy George, maybe. I think we need something for Shayna Baszler. And I think we'll start that off with... Let's go Peyton Royce, call out Shayna Baszler. Cool. Calling her out. Let's see if we can start a feud there. Maybe have Shayna and Rhea, if that feud ends, to have a tag team, be our next tag team sort of experiment. Let's have a self-promo here. If we are doing that, we kind of want chance of increasing or lowering the superstar's popularity based on the performance. We kind of want Shayna Baszler to do it, don't we? Self-promo. And let's do some work for charity. Let's do it. Let's have... Well, Billy Kay's got the best promo skills, so get Billy Kay out there. Our charity worker. Guys, thank you so much for joining me in this video. Arena Wrestlemania Backlash. Optional goal book 2, level 2 or more high. Rivalries, a show quality of plus 9%, as well as the plus 8% that we are already getting. That is awesome. This we can go full out. This we can go full out. This we can go full out. Pay-per-view bonus applied. Optional bonus applied. Guys, that's great. Let's just check the roster. Nova down there. And Tamara, hello, welcome. I've not seen the Tamara before, I don't think. Cool. No one on there. Power cards, pre-match physio. I think we're okay right now. I mean, it's not a bad card to have, but we are spending a lot. We are taking a risk on this pay-per-view. Let's see what we've got. Do we need... You see, I'm a little hesitant to use these so early on. And the reason is it is only 10 grand. Later on, it's going to cost us a lot more to put on Pyro. So I kind of feel like we should save that for now. Vito Ciampa be not this show, it'll be for the first week's show. So it seems a bit silly. This network deal is tripled if you gain fans this week. Otherwise, it will only be doubled. I think we've got a solid card. I think we've got a lot of good rivalries going. So let's do it, man. Let's see what that does to the... So I'm probably going to go back and watch the video, actually, at some point to see what that changed, because I don't understand that card. Raising time roster morale, that's not going to affect this pay-per-view, so I don't think. So, yeah, let's go. NXT, slowly ahead of us. Is this going to be the show? Is that the winning show right there? Let's find out. Thank you so much for joining me. Dudes, like, before we go into this, if you subscribe to the channel, like, we'll be doing more of this every Friday. I think I'll be releasing a new video. We've also got the GM mode on a Monday, which is me versus Dom. Dom is pumping out videos like crazy for My Rise and My Universe. So check all them out if you're enjoying this content. We're not just a gaming channel. We do wrestling watch-alongs. We enjoy watching wrestling with people, having a chat with you, watching them live, especially AEW at the minute. So who knows, maybe my GM mode with AEW is in our future. Hint, hint. So let's see what happens there. So subscribe to the Camp channel. Come and hang out on one of our live streams. It's awesome. Like watching wrestling by yourself. Why not watch it with people? Why not watch it with people and have a little conversation? You know, that is what we do on this channel. Our opening match, our big one, Hell in a Cell. I've only put tables match as the main event. What have I done? What do you want? Hell in a Cell. Let's go. This is 4. I'm gonna say 4. Winner Rhea Ripley, great. Called it. Great. Peyton Royce calling out Shayna Baszler. Hey, get over here, Shayna. You just turned face. What's up with you? That was Irish, not Australian. It was an okay promo. Cool. Nothing came out of it. Damn it. Bianca Belair versus Charlotte Flair. Let's simulate this and see. TLC match here. I'm going to say 3.5. 4. Rivalry complete there. I missed if we got rivalry complete on the last one. Cool. Fine. Okay. Let's move them on. Self-promo, Shayna Baszler, excellent. +4 to her popularity. That's great, because we need to do stuff with Shayna. Ignition versus Bayley. Extreme Rules. Ignition is hurt, man. Ignition gets the win. The rivalry grows. 3.5 stars, so great position for that. As long as our main event is great. It's only a table match, but we get that bonus as well, don't we? So let's see what happens here. I'm going to say 4 stars. 4 stars. Come on. Sasha and Io win. 4.5 stars. Getting in our first pay-per-view, we are getting 4.5 star matches. Bloody tag match. I've never done well in tag matches. That's great. That's bloody great. Titus O'Neil, Finn Balor, Pete Dunne, Joaquin Wilde. This has been the match they've had quite a lot, isn't it? And this has been doing really well. Like, they've had this as the main event of the last show. Finn Balor wins again. 4.5 stars, cracking opener, better than our opener. Becky Lynch cutting a promo here. There's no titles on the line in this show. Again, just like our show. Interesting. Santos Escobar and Ivar Santos wins with a 2.5 star. We didn't have anything that low, mate. Alexander Wolf with an okay promo, but no effect. Dexter Lumis and Brock Lesnar again. They're feuding. Winner was Dexter Lumis. Brock must have fallen through a table, and they finally get a rivalry. It feels like they've been going for that for a while. Tony Storm with a good promo there. Main event time. Mace versus Grand Metalik. Giant versus Cruiser. 1-on-1 TLC. It all makes sense. They've got a rivalry going for this already. 3.5 stars. 4 stars. Okay, cool. So who'll come out on top of that? Us easy. Us easy. We had a solid card all the way. Our opener was great. Both our mid-card matches were better than theirs, though. And our main event was better. I feel like we've come out on top, man. Are we going to end this video with me at number 1? That is what we're going to say. Fan change 200,000. Network deal payout 54,000. That's from the card that we used. It's not the best card, is it? Is that permanent? If it is, that could really help us out. We'll have to see in the next video. So subscribe for that. Total profit loss 84,000. I mean, good. We spent a lot of money on that show. Let's see the show notes. Such a good way to close a rivalry between Rhea and Mia Yim. So it did finish that rivalry. Tonight's NXT UK was really amazing. Bailey has a really great feel for Extreme Rules. Great to know. Mia Yim learns about consequences. Shouldn't have tried that beatdown on Rhea the other week. No, she shouldn't. You see, this is what we wanted to happen. How long do I have to wait to see Sasha get a shot at the title? Make it happen. Really want to see Sasha. Do really want to see Sasha go for a shot at the title. Interesting. Superstar training. 300,000. Nice. Let's see what theirs is. They got less fans. This might be me in the lead. I've just noticed. Sometimes you can talk about the long game until you make that long game happen. Doesn't mean out. I was worried that we was behind all the way until that pay-per-view where we smashed it out of the park and we didn't even have our champion fight. Guys, in the next video, I'm gonna do something with the champion. The champion needs to be in a feud. The champion is not missing out a second pay-per-view. Maybe she won't be champion anymore. If you guys are enjoying this series, please leave a like button down below. Leave a like button. That's the wrong thing. Oh, I need to. This is, by the way, this is my first time. That freezes, doesn't it? That's my first time recording like this as well. So do let me know if it's worked out well. Guys, it's been awesome. Thank you so much for enjoying all the content recently. And yeah, we'll see you next time. We can have an all-women's roster and still win after the first pay-per-view. Lots more to go, though. Do you think people will get bored? The variety bonus is hard to contend with. Let's see what happens. Guys, I'll do a countdown, and then we'll all shout "Hull yeah" together. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hull yeah, baby. Hull yeah!
Hello, this is Shotzi Blackheart, and welcome to Gimme a Whole Yeah! I hope everyone checking this out in Yorkshire and beyond is having a great day.